A decline in the ranks of first responders has gotten the attention of one area community. It's where we begin this edition of News 9 Live at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Dylan Cleland. News 9's Bill Steinbach has been following this story. He joins us live with Toronto with more this evening. Hey, Bill.
Thank you very much, Dylan and Jamie, and good evening. This is a story that, yes, I first brought to you earlier this afternoon on News 9 Midday, and that's a look at first responders in Jefferson County and the decline in the number of employees and volunteers in several key areas when it comes to first response. The decline stems from a change in the way people live their lives now versus in the past. The pool of candidates for volunteer first responder positions has declined.
The real concern is having enough EMS workers to come to your every need. It's not like in the past where you had community people who volunteered their time or worked in their community. Now they all have, EMS workers have multiple jobs and go from one job to the next just to make a living.
For most of the volunteer departments, it's a huge problem because of the fact that people live different lives than they lived 30 years ago. So we don't have shift workers anymore where we used to have steel workers and coal miners who were available all different times of the day because they were working different shifts.
The concern is not only about a lack of staff, but a concern for those currently volunteering their time.
Just for the EMS workers, they're gone from one agency to the next, and eventually they're going to get burnt out faster, or it's going to work on their mental health. And how healthy will they be, or how aware will they be whenever that call comes in, working numerous hours in a week?
As for solutions to the growing problem,
we've got to do something about incentivizing this. We've got to give people tax breaks. I mean, like I said, I'm familiar with some areas out west where I do some consulting. They give ski passes, they give parking passes to certain areas, things like that. Do something to incentivize people to maybe, be able to do that.
In our county, we need to talk about making a better and bigger department with collaboration. These agencies have no progression for the individuals that are putting in their time. Yeah, sure, they'll go from basic to paramedic, but do they go any higher than that?
and during my conversation with those first responders, they see this as a long-term issue. We're talking 10 to 15 years in the future as things could become worse, but they're hopeful that people are able to step up and that the state and city governments are able to also step up and provide money and resources to help first responders have more personnel on the staff. From Toronto, I'm Bill Steinbach for News 9 Live at 5.
Hi, I'm Jamie Baker. Thanks for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel.